Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Whatever time it is, I hope you're having an awesome day. I am Sir Lawrence, and this is a Volkswagen Golf GTI. I believe it is a 1992, and what we're going to do is tune it. In the previous video, we added upgrades to it, and now we're going to make the most out of those upgrades by putting a tune on the car, and let's see how it does. So before even driving the car, there's some tunes that I know I want to, some modifications, some adjustments that I know I need to make. Let's go into the tuning and I'll get into those. So for the tire pressure, I personally, now disclaimer, every tuning recommendation that I'm about to give you is my personal recommendation. This is not to say that anybody else's personal recommendations are wrong. This is just my thoughts. But anyways, back to the video. I prefer 32 PSI just because that's what my real car uses in real life. So I'm like, it must be good, right? Anyways, gearing, what you like to do here is get a good 0 to 60 time and a good top speed. When you find the perfect balance of those, then I believe your gearing is right. I don't like to mess with the actual gears. I just like to mess with the final drive and get, just a ballpark. Now this isn't, I'm no mechanic, I'm no, engineer. I don't do the numbers. I don't crunch the numbers and, try to get the best, dyno worthy results. I'm just messing with the final drive, try to get the quickest but best numbers that I can get. And I think I may have missed the ball. Also, this car is very slow. This is an A-class car. Jeez. Anyways, on the camber, I like to put 1.5 and 0.5. Actually, sometimes I'll do 1.0 and 0.5. But what that is lessening up the angle of the wheel. The more angle you have on the wheel, the more likely the wheel will slide. Less angle, less slide, but also good grip. I don't mess with the rear toe. I don't know why. Don't mess with it. For this, I like to put it at 5.5. I don't know why. These are just, they worked for me over time. For these ones, I like to just get to a round number that's a good distance apart. Now, this is a front-wheel drive car, and that's something to remember because my rear-wheel drive tune and my all-wheel drive tune all look different from the front-wheel drive tune, which I don't do many of. But I'm going to wing it, and we're going to see how this car turns out. We're going to put these 10 apart, right on the num. Okay, on the damping, I always like to put them at round numbers, and I always like to round them up to whatever number they're nearest. So we're going to put these both at their respective positions and we're going to try out the car. But I know that if the car is oversteering, I need to come in here and change something. If it's understeering, I need to come in here and change something. Differential, I'm also not going to touch just because I don't get into it that much, but I do like to put a little bit of oomph in my tires, or however this works. I believe 51-31 were my numbers at one point, so I'll just do 50-30. All right, that's a quick tune. We'll come back in here and mess with it if we need to, but for now, this is what we're gonna keep. Quick drive to the destination where I can test. Oh, that was nice. That was actually a good test of cornering with some speed on it. This car is for A-class. This isn't my best build, but it's a good learning car. You don't want to go that fast when you learn. You learn it. Oh, I had a whole nother gear. Didn't even know it the whole time. Wow. Come on. Come on. The first turn. Underestimated the brakes. Braked way too early. Very slow this car, but let's see how it handles the turns. Okay. Not bad. Respectable.
You have arrived.
Gonna get torched on the straight, but if there were a lot of turns, I would stand a chance. sounds good.
Arrived at your destination.
So far for the tune that was put in, I think there's no changes that really need to be made, and I think this car is good to go. As far as the speed, it's kind of slow. We can change that up later, but for now I think we're gonna kind of leave it as is. But I'm gonna paint this car really quick. Okay, now after that quick paint job, the car's ready to go. Call this color Dusty Salmon, Shadow Salmon, Sandy Salmon. Yeah, that one. We'll go with that. Now this has been a brief overview of the basic tuning and upgrading mechanisms in the game. Further videos will have deeper, more in-depth things, but this is just an overview, as I say. Again, overview. I can't stress this enough. Overview. And it's not really for people who understand the game. It's kind of for people who are new to the game. So if you understand the game, I'm proud of you. I'm happy that you understand the game. If you're new to the game, hey, welcome to the game. I hope you get one of my gifted cars, because I gotta gift a lot of cars because my garage is constantly full. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, drive safe, be good. Goodbye.